Hey guys, welcome back. I got another video for you. Now this happened on 6/7 of 2024 in St. Johns County, Florida on the St. Johns River. There was 4 individuals in a little boat, 14-footer, that were out on the river, and the FWC got their attention. So they went over and did their usual, safety inspection, and it was determined that there was a possibility that the captain was impaired. I think at one point he said he had 5 or 6 beers. But anyway, so they did a city sobriety test. They took him into custody, and they took him back to shore, and they tried to explain to him what the consequences was if he had a DUI or a BUI or prior refusal. You guys know the game. But anyway, he was eventually charged with refusal to submit for a breath or urine test and for a BUI, in which it was reduced down to reckless operation of a vessel. So let's go ahead and take a look at this video.
Disclaimer: persons depicted in this video are presumed innocent until proven guilty in court of law. This video is for educational and news purposes only. All information has been supplied by law enforcement agencies and is considered by law to be public domain information. Body-worn camera footage has been edited for length and in accordance with YouTube community guidelines while maintaining a journalistic focus.
How are y'all doing today? Good. We're Fish and Wildlife, State Police. We'll check your safety equipment real quick, all right?
Yeah, of course. Yes, sir.
Well, the captain do everything. You're the captain, right? You're driving the boat?
I am.
Yes, sir. We saw you with the helm. All right. 4 life jackets. You got those?
Right in the front.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You want us to hold on to, or?
Yeah, just let this wake.
Yeah, so we were trying to go around behind.
Okay.
You want to give us one of the ropes? Make sure don't wrap it around your hand or nothing, all right? Yes, sir. Hold it just like this. No worries. Appreciate it.
All right, sir. So, whose vessel is this belong to?
It's me and my buddies. It's
Okay.
under my buddy's name.
So you're borrowing it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you happen to know where the registration is for the vessel?
I have a picture of it on my phone.
You got a picture of it?
Yes, sir. You want
We
to?
by law we got to see a paper copy, but I'll take a look at your picture copy real quick. We'll take our time here, all right?
You don't have the paper? It's in my storage unit and it's
Okay.
locked. Yes. Oh, do that.
I'll get up close to you. What I'll do is I'll get up close to you so you don't have to reach over the boat. That's a title.
What else?
That's a title. Registration's like the one in their glove box. Can you zoom in for me?
I can't really see.
That's a trailer registration.
That's
Oh, you can't. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did he send you another photo of the vessel? Maybe you can scroll down or up, because I'm seeing title and trailer on the same thing.
I'm not gonna.
Okay. I took my shades out. Help me out a little bit.
Right, is anyone over by the? This says a vessel on the
Okay.
top.
That's. Let me see that.
The top one says vessel. It might be the bottom one.
Let me see that one.
Yeah.
Certificate of title. That's trailer. See if there's he sent you only a trailer and title. The reason I'm asking, because we got to identify your boat. Your FL numbers are at the bottom, and y'all have to pull away for us to see them. So.
Do you want us to?
No, it just if he sent it to you, we'll just take a look at it. But.
Could you have the owner send the ID?
No, I don't have a picture of that. We just got this registered maybe right in the beginning of duck season.
Okay.
Is when we got it registered.
Okay.
So I don't have a picture of that one.
Okay.
Could you have Nate send him his ID?
There's numbers on the side of the boat, though.
There is, yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now.
We can push the front off if you want to see it.
Do you know how long this boat? The reason I'm asking because I need to know how long this boat is as well to ask.
14 feet.
It's 14, so you don't need a throw cushion. But I need to see a fire extinguisher because your vessel does have spots where it could accumulate fumes.
Okay, so we have a whistle.
Whistle.
I thought the fire extinguisher was under.
We just Googled it. It was like.
I thought it was 21.
So-
21
We
feet.
thought it was like if it's under,
Okay.
underneath the boat, it was like under 24
Okay.
feet or something like that.
So
without a tiller. If it
Yeah.
had an inboard motor.
I got you. But if you go on FWC on boating safety and you can read it, it'll tell you that if your vessel has anywhere that fumes can accumulate, this vessel does have areas that fumes can accumulate. I see your fuel tanks in the back. I understand that. Misunderstanding. Not a big deal. Another concern is how much you guys have to drink today. Specifically, you operating the boat.
Maybe 4 or 5 beers.
4 or 5 beers. Okay. Would you mind me
That was throughout the entire day.
the entire day? If that's what you're saying, would you mind me just checking your eyes real quick, make sure you're good to go? Because you're in a very small boat. There's a lot of wake out here, and I don't want you to, drive a boat impaired. All right. And speaking of wakes, we got one coming, so we'll just wait a second.
I'm gonna hold on to the boat real quick.
Just keep it loose whenever these waves come. That way you're not tied up.
And actually, because you're in such a small boat, put that life jacket on real quick. We don't want anything to. Yeah, there you go.
Don't want you to fall in the water.
Is this the bush lights?
They're.
Looks like we had
they're
Big Ultra.
Nick Ultra? Okay.
How old is everyone on the boat?
I'm 22.
22?
23.
23? 21?
23.
20?
He's the young one.
All right. Just the best way to do this, you can probably stand on the sea deck there and brace onto this here. Hold with 2 hands there. All right. And just ease your way out the back right there. And Officer Lambert will help you out, just like that. And walk that way to the front of the boat. I don't want you to trip on the fenders. All right, sir. So do you sit up here?
Yeah, of course.
And just take a seat, all right?
I saw the sign. Yeah.
I work for them, so.
90% of the reason why we're out today. Get some photos.
I duck hunt most of the season, yeah. Are you from up here?
I'm from Marion County.
Okay, I'm from South Florida, like an hour north of Miami. Dude, I can't figure out the duck hunting up here.
Where at?
Delray Beach.
I grew up in Highlands County down there.
Okay.
What's your name, sir? Please sit, sir, at the front edge of your seat. So there you go. And put your arms out at your sides, so just like that. And place your feet shoulder width apart, so you're comfortable and stable. Are you stable?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do not move your feet until the tasks are over. Stay in this position and do not do anything else until I tell you to do so. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have any physical defects or disabilities?
Besides my contacts coming out today, no.
Okay. Any defects with your eyes?
Yes, sir.
Not corrected by glasses, just by the contacts?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I mean, I'm supposed to wear glasses,
Okay.
but I have contacts.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Maybe 2 months ago.
Are you sick or injured at this time?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the care of a doctor or dentist?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you taking any medication or drugs, including prescriptions?
No, sir.
Okay.
How long y'all stay out here?
All right. What I'm going to do is check your eyes, all right? This red light, I want you to focus on. That's called a stimulus, all right? I want you to focus on this. It's going to go left. It's going to go right. It's also going to go up, okay? It's going to take some time. I got to do a couple passes, all right?
Okay.
But what I'm going to do is make sure that you're following with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? So just hold your head still and just follow it, okay?
This does definitely hurt.
It does hurt? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll take a...
My contacts lodged up in the top of my eye right here.
Okay.
'Cause when we were by the
You want to take your contacts out?
Well, I can't.
You can't?
It's up in the top of my eye.
Okay.
And they were splashing water.
Okay.
And it got stuck up in my eye.
Okay. I'm going to do two more passes left and right, and then we'll stop. I don't want you to remove and lose them in the boat. I also want you to hurt yourself out here in the dirty environment, salt water and or brackish water.
I was going to say,
Yeah. And I'll go up one more time. I'm going to go up twice, all right? For the last part for the eyes, okay?
The light is not on, just so you
Oh,
know.
there he goes. I shut it off.
You're all good.
Coast Guard, they have the two like propeller helicopter things.
That's going to be National Guard
Okay.
and Army.
We saw a couple of those things.
And the Army helicopter flew over
All right, sir. The next task is going to be involving your hands, okay? So I want you to stay in the position that you're at. I want you to make a fist with both hands and extend your index fingers and turn your palms forward. So you're going to extend your index fingers, turn your palms forward, and just like this, arms at your sides. Perfect. And stay in that position, okay? Remain in this position while I explain the task. Do you understand? Okay. When I say begin, you will tilt your head back to about a 45-degree angle and close your eyes. So when I say begin, yep. So you're going to tilt your head back to about a 45-degree angle and close your eyes. I'm not going to totally close my eyes for officer safety, but about a 45-degree angle, and you'll close your eyes. What was that?
Is this about 45? I don't.
Just watch my demonstration. So just remain in the starting position like I instructed you to do so, okay? So you're going to tilt your head back about a 45-degree angle, all right? Yep. And you're going to close your eyes. So don't hurt yourself, but
of course.
Right. You'll close your eyes when I say begin, all right? So arms to your sides. Yep, just relax. When I tell you to, touch the tip of your nose, the tip of your index finger, and immediately return it to your side. So the fingertip is right here, all right? This is the side. That's the pad, all right? So the tip of your index finger is right here, all right? You will touch the tip of your index finger to the tip of your nose, just like this, okay? And you will immediately return it to your side, all right? So get back in the starting position again, just like such. Yep, perfect. So I'll re-explain it to you. When I tell you to, touch the tip of your nose, the tip of your index finger, and immediately return it to your side. When I say right, you must touch your right index finger to your nose. When I say left, you must touch your left index finger to your nose. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have any questions? Anything you want me to explain or demonstrate for you? Nope. Okay. You may begin the exercise.
Okay. I can shut my eyes.
Yeah, you can shut your eyes, put your head back, all right? Left. Right. Left. Right. Right. Left. All right, sir, you can relax. The next task will be called the palm pad, all right? I want you to place your hands palm to palm with one hand up and one hand down like this, all right? Remain in this position while I explain the task. Do you understand? All right? When I tell you to begin, turn the top hand over and count out loud 1. Then turn the hand back over and count out loud 2. Counting only when the hands make contact like this. So, like this. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? Repeat this, speed up as you go, and do not stop until told. Make sure to keep your hands and fingers parallel during each pat like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? Do you understand the instructions?
Yes, sir.
Do you have anything you'd like me to explain and demonstrate for you again? Okay. Just remain in the starting position, okay? You're good to go. Okay.
Doesn't matter what hand or left hand's fine.
Yeah, the way you are, you can choose whichever side you'd like to do, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Yep. Yep, you can do it that way if you'd like, all right? So when you're ready to begin, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you can begin.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Speed up.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
All right, sir. I want you to make fists with both hands. This is a nice exercise, okay? Make fists with both hands. All right. Place your left fist at the center of your chest and your right fist against your left fist like this. So left fist against your chest and your right fist against your left fist just like this. All right. When I say begin,
Do you mind if I unbuckle this?
you can, yeah, just for the sake of the exercise, sure. Remain in this position while I explain the task. So left fist against your chest and your right fist, yep, just like that, okay? When I say begin, you must perform 4 tasks. The first task is to count out loud from 1 to 4 while you move your fists in a step-like fashion, making contact between your fists at each step. So it'd be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? The second task is to memorize the position of your fists after you've counted to 4. Clap your hands 3 times and return your fists to memorized position. So out here, 1, 2, 3, and return your fists to memorized position, okay? The third task is to move your fists in a step-like fashion in reverse order, counting out loud from 5 to 8 and returning your left fist to your chest. So 5, 6, 7, 8, returning your left fist to your chest. The fourth task is to open your hands with palms down and place them in your lap. So return your left fist to your chest, simply return your hands back to your lap, okay? So you got to stay in the starting position, all right? Any questions? Anything you want me to explain or demonstrate? You think you got it? All right. You may begin then.
It gets worse every year.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. How many beers did you have? Is it really 4 to...
About 4 or 5.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right now, I think that your normal faculties are impaired. I'm placing you under arrest for voting under influence, okay? From what I've seen this so far. All the signs and...
Sir, I'm going into the fire academy in about 2 months.
Okay. Well, it's probably not a good idea to be in the state that you are right now.
Can I have one of them drive?
Absolutely, we can coordinate that. But at this time, you're under arrest for voting under influence, okay? Yep, so you're going to take your life jacket off. We're going to place one of ours on. It's in there, Cody.
No.
Do they have your radio number?
5331.
Have them do a breathalyzer, bro.
You will be afforded the opportunity to provide a breath sample in very shortly, okay?
Wow.
All right, since you're being cooperative, I'm going to place life jacket on you and place you in handcuffs, okay? All right.
Sir,
Just go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
I really can't.
Face that way.
I can't have this.
It is a second-degree misdemeanor, okay? It's not a felony. But you are voting under the influence from what I've seen so far. Are these too tight on you?
I'm literally going right there.
Where?
I mean,
Yeah, but
can y'all tow us?
we can't tow you to. From what I've seen so far, you're voting under the influence.
Okay, can I paddle?
You can't paddle. That's still operating a boat, technically.
I know this is gonna fuck my shit up though, man.
All right.
I'm going.
I got to double lock your handcuffs.
I'm going into the fire academy
Okay.
though in literally 2 months.
Okay. Well, then you shouldn't be drinking and driving on a boat, man. You're gonna be a first responder. That's something you got to think about. I wasn't drunk on a boat before I applied for this job. All right. These handcuffs are double locked. They're not going to tighten up on you as you sit. All right. Is it too tight on you? You let me know. All right. I'm going to place the life jacket on you, and I appreciate your cooperation. I will pat you down. Want this to come off you, or no?
Ian, can you take these off me?
Watch his shades. I don't want to lose these shades. Are these your prescription?
St. John's County.
Okay.
The whole time, technically.
Okay.
My wallet and phone are in the thing. Yeah.
I mean,
And like
we're on the
I was
border
telling,
right there.
like I told people earlier.
I can go back to
Unless you
where we
take-
initiated the stop.
you get
Where you
booked
played,
in.
or you went St. John's.
Is there an intox over there?
Yeah.
Let's do it over there.
Where's he going?
These are asking where he's going.
It's going to be St. John's County Jail. Because we're in St. John's County.
St. John's County?
Yeah.
Joseph, these are your shades, right? Okay. Do you want us to go to the jail with you?
I don't know what's going on.
So you're being placed under arrest right now. We're in St. John's County. But before we do anything else, this is going to go on you, all right? It is an 8-hour hold, okay? You're not going to be in jail for days. It's voting under the influence, man. Not that it's not serious, but
It kind of is. It fucks me up a lot.
So what happens if he blows and he's under? What happens then?
that's not a concern right now. But from what I've seen at this point, I think he's impaired and shouldn't be operating a vessel.
Okay.
So what does that entail? Like,
So he's
Do
placed.
you mind loosening the right one?
Just come over here for a second. We'll do that. We gotta coordinate this.
like, what does that entail?
So he's placed under arrest for a misdemeanor crime. It's voting under the influence. Okay.
Okay.
That's all it is. It's not a felony. He's under the influence of alcohol. He can't drive a boat, so he's being temporarily arrested. He's not arrested for months or days. I mean, it's just
So what? So like, You want me to grab your license?
No, it's up to you. I guess
It's up to you. It's your wallet. So
I guess
We'll
so.
have to figure that out if you're not. This is the easiest option.
it's up to you because I'm going to be handing it over to your buddy.
It's fine.
Okay. And I'm going to have you watch me do it, and I'll have a body cam running that way.
You got his phone?
Yeah, I got his phone, sure. And then
Hey, we got to get these FLs though.
grabbing his license.
Okay. Get his license.
Keep this. The less he takes in, the better, because it's going to be less property,
Who?
okay? I got you. So that's
Okay.
why I got a shirt, your shoes.
Okay.
You have some of
Sure.
it to get out, okay?
The 20-year-old should be completely.
Should be.
Should be.
How much?
It's just a misdemeanor.
This is real.
No, we got to use a different machine on this.
I'm pretty sure there's officers that.
No, so it's ready. I'm just gonna have you can hold it. So that straw, take a breath and blow in the end of that straw, and keep going until I tell you to stop. All right? Keep going, 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 keep going. There you go.
I'll loosen it for you.
You're at a .071.
So that's just under the limit. That's too dangerous. Sir, come up here, Joseph.
0.08, and you're at a .071.
Joseph, I'm gonna loosen your cuff, right?
So
I don't want you to fall though. We're leaning. We're top heavy on this side.
it's
Which one is it?
but,
Right one.
Okay, the right one. All right.
but the actual legal statute is .05. So yeah. So 0.08 is the statutory legal, but then if you blow above a .05, it
How's that feel?
Am I going
Little-
looser on my leg?
Okay. I can.
So I can't.
How's that?
I can't give you the.
Is it on your bone?
It hasn't moved, yeah.
And the 20-year-old, you haven't had anything to drink?
One like that?
Have you had anything to drink?
All right, that's good. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
You shouldn't technically.
They're technically too loose. You can slip out of these, so I'm not gonna do that. They're not supposed to be comfortable.
I'm not going anywhere.
But you got.
This is better.
All right.
Yeah. My hand was just sideways.
Okay. Done and done. Anything on you besides your bathing suit? Nothing in your pockets? All right.
Well, I don't technically.
All right. Have a seat right here, dude.
Well, this is not an official machine. That's why I can't use it on him. Okay? It's not for evidentiary purposes. It's for my comfortability, basically saying, hey, you're able to operate this. And
You got the FL numbers?
Can we get his phone real quick?
Huh?
We gotta call his lawyer.
if it is what you're saying,
Call his lawyer?
Yes, sir. Do you have
Okay.
his phone on you?
Huh?
you could be
He said-
looking down,
he said
but I
you
don't
gave
know
his
that for
phone,
a
right?
fact, so I can't. Because if he
I know.
just drives
You-
me,
Don't start causing a scene. Don't start.
I'm not.
Okay.
it's okay.
But how about this? I'll read you your rights, all right?
It's his
No, it's fine. I've just never been through
He's
this.
fine.
I
Okay.
don't know what the hell's going on.
Okay, well then I'll read you your rights, all right?
You're fine.
So you have the right to remain silent. Any statement you make can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney and to have an attorney present with you during any questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning. You have the right to terminate this interview at any time. Do you understand each of these rights? Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now? No? Okay, that's fine.
We has Dougie's dad meeting him at the St. John's.
Just signal 14, he's refused to talk to us. But I can tell you this, you will have the opportunity to provide a breath sample.
Okay.
1948 Papa November, okay.
We're going back to the dock.
You operate a vessel in the state of Florida, it's implied that you're going to provide a breath sample, all right? So I'm going to read you this, okay? All right, so I'm now requesting that you submit to a lawful test of your breath for the purpose of determining its alcohol content. Will you take the test?
Right now, or
Yeah, right now. Like, this is your opportunity to provide a breath sample.
okay? I mean, we'll do anything if I blow.
So if you refuse to provide a breath sample, I have to read you the implied consent, okay?
Okay, and if I do it right now,
If you do it right now, you just provide a breath sample.
yeah. And
We've observed you for 20 minutes on the vessel this whole time, and it's time for you to provide a breath sample. That's if you choose to do so. It's a yes or no answer.
well, I was just wondering if I do blow and it's right over the limit. I just was wondering if that.
So per se law in Florida is 08 or higher. So
I understand
okay.
that. Will it be used against me if I do blow over?
are you just answer my question? Are you refusing to take a test? Yes or no?
Well, it depends if it can be used against me or not.
Yes, it can be used against you.
Well, then I'm not going to.
Okay, so is your answer no to taking a breath sample?
I mean, does that hurt me as well?
Let me read the implied consent to you, okay? I'll let you know, okay? So because you said no, If you refuse to submit the test I've requested of you, it will result in a civil penalty of $500. Additionally, if you refuse to submit the test I've requested of you and you've been previously fined under section 327.35215, that's a boating statute, Florida statutes, or if your driving privilege has been previously suspended for refusal to submit to a lawful test of your breath, urine, or blood, you will be committing a misdemeanor, in addition to any other penalties which can be imposed by law. Refusal to submit the test I've requested of you is admissible into evidence in any criminal proceeding. Okay? Do you understand what I've just read to you? Okay. Any questions? Do you still refuse to submit the test?
Will I still be allowed to take it at the jail?
No. The breath test instrument is here. It's present. This is not a jail thing. So you're right.
I do understand that.
So you understood the implied consent?
Because I think his name is Cody on the boat. He was
Cody,
telling me
yes.
If I take it in the jail, I can get released on bail.
No, that was about your release thing. So when you're booked into by state law,
Yes, sir.
there's an 8-hour time hold,
Yes, sir.
and there's also the O5 or lower. Okay, so that's your breath sample at the jail. That's later on. That's up to the jail's discretion. I don't work in St. Johns County. I don't know what their discretion is. Back where I work, it's 8 hours. They don't want to take the risk of letting someone out with a breath sample of O5. Okay,
I understand.
so you understood what I just read to you, which I've checked off yes. Are you still refusing to submit to the test? Because the intoxilizer is in here and it's ready to go. Because you said.
I don't know what to do.
I mean, I've read I can let you read this.
I understand what you said, and I'm 90% sure I'm good, but the 10% I'm not. I don't want to,
Okay.
fuck the rest of my life up by blowing.
Okay. So
I don't know what to do.
I mean, I can't sit here and give you legal advice. All I can do is read you the implied consent at this point. I can let you read it and be as transparent as possible. If that helps you.
I understand what you said.
Okay. All right.
I don't know what to do, and I don't want to,
Okay. So just make a decision on what you want to do, man. We can step away for a minute or two and come back, but ultimately you've already said no once, and you understand the implied consent. So.
I mean, can I ask you what you would do? I mean, I've never been through this before.
I've never been through DUI or BUI either, but it's under the implied consent law what I just read you, so it's up to you what you want to do.
I guess not. I mean,
No? Refuse to take the test?
I guess so. I'm not trying to get fucked up for the
So you're saying no to the breath test?
I missed it, man. What?
So he originally said no. I read him implied consent. He understood what I just read to him. We've gone over it multiple times. He is still unsure.
Everybody I've talked to has told me no. Like all my buddies, I've talked to my buddy's dad, who's a lawyer. But on the other hand, I do think I'm good. So like I want to for that reason. But like on the other hand, if the chance I'm not, I'm right over. I'm not trying to fuck the rest of my life up.
The decision's up to you. So I can tell you, if you go in here, voting under the influence does not affect your driver's license at all. It's not like a driving.
I'm not worried about my driver's license. Okay. I'm going to the fire academy in a month,
okay.
and I'm not trying to fuck that up.
Okay. Well, he already explained everything to you, so you have the opportunity to take it or you don't take it. Okay. I mean, it's completely up to you. It's your call. You already said no once. It's a yes or no question.
I guess the thing I'm wondering is if I do blow right over, how bad is that going to mess?
Same charge.
Even if I don't blow?
Well, you'll get an additional civil. He already explained all that to you.
I understood what he was saying.
Yeah.
If I blow, don't blow.
So if you blow and you blow over, it's the same charge. And if you don't blow, because we're requesting a legal sample, then it's an additional charge. Because you're required to blow, but
right. Remember I told you under implied consent you operated a vessel today, correct?
Yes, sir,
right.
Yeah.
So by doing that, it's implied that you're going to provide a breath sample if you were lawfully arrested for voting under influence. Okay. So you're lawfully arrested for voting under the influence. Okay. From everything I've seen, and now is the time to provide a breath sample or not provide a breath sample. But under implied consent law, it is implied that you will provide a breath sample. And I can read this to you again if that helps clarify, because you're unsure.
I'm not a lawyer. I don't understand exactly. I think I know what it means, but like.
Okay.
Will you provide a breath sample? Yes or no?
I guess I don't.
So yes.
Will it be used against me though? That's what I've been trying to ask.
So anything from here on out can and will be used against you.
And if I don't blow,
if you don't blow, it's going to be used against you as well.
You already refused to talk to me after Miranda, so I'm not going to ask any incriminating questions. All I'm asking for is a breath sample. I'm not going to ask you anything pertaining to impairment or boating today. It's all about a breath sample at this point.
Yeah.
So, and it's ultimately up to you. I can read this to you again slowly. Would that help?
I mean, some of the words in there I'm not going to understand what it means.
How about I read it to you slowly, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So, I am now requesting that you submit to a lawful test of your breath for the purpose of determining its alcohol content. Will you take the test?
I don't know yet.
Okay, so I'm going to take that as a no, all right? Yeah. So, if you refuse to submit to the test I've requested of you, it will result in a civil penalty of $500. Sure. Additionally, if you refuse to submit to the test I've requested of you, and you have been previously fined under Section 327.35215 Florida statutes, that is a boating statute, okay? It's boating under influence, all right?
Gotcha.
Or if your driving privilege has been previously suspended for refusal to submit to a lawful test of your breath, urine, or blood, you will be committing a misdemeanor. In addition to any other penalties which can be imposed by law. Refusal to submit to the test I've requested of you is admissible into evidence in any criminal proceeding.
I don't know what that means though. Like
okay.
I understand that if I refuse, it could be
okay.
brought up in court or as evidence, but I don't know what that does.
The more we go through this and go in circles, I'm gonna take it as a refusal, okay? Because I've dealt with this before, and if we keep going to this loophole, ultimately you're refusing to provide a breath sample. So I'm going to give you some time to think about it.
I would love to take it, but if I don't take it, I want to know what the
That's what I just read to you. That's what I just read to you.
All it says is that it could be used against me. It doesn't say exactly what it's going to be used, because if I don't take it, it might be nothing, and they can bring it up, but it's not actually anything. But it can also, I don't know. I'm never been through it.
We're just asking if you're going to provide a breath sample. It's a yes or no question. And if you keep saying I don't know, it's going to be a no. We're going to take that as a no. Everything's documented on video of you.
I understand. I don't know what's better. I don't know what's better for me to do.
Well, I've read it to you twice. So that's for you to decide. You know.
Yeah. We cannot give legal advice.
Yeah.
I can't call anybody.
No, you're in custody. We cannot give you legal advice. We can tell you what the three professions are. That's it. As right now.
I read it to you twice, and we sat side by side. So.
Okay, and if I blow under 0.08, what happens?
You blow under 0.08. I don't know, because you haven't blown under an 0.8 or over an 0.8. I don't know. There's a charge in Florida. It's for normal faculties impaired, and there's boating under influence 0.8 or higher. Okay, there's two different charges. All right. Ultimately, it's up to you to decide.
Yes or no is the last chance, man.
I don't know what to do.
All right, man. So.
Yes, no.
Okay, so no. That's no is all right.
Is that the better thing to do?
Do you still refuse to submit to the test? You said no right just 4 seconds ago.
I guess no.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
All right, man. So I really have nothing else for you. What's going to happen now is you'll be transported to St. Johns County Jail. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. And your property, your ID's here, and where's this phone? And
do you mind if I put my shirt on before I walk in there?
That'll be up to the corrections.
They're just going to take it off as soon as you get
Yeah. All right, man.
They'll put you in something else probably. You say sit down?
Sit down. What is this, the what? Say.
What are you asking?